Hey guys, appreciate you tuning in for this. We're going to be talking about how you can become better emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, all through better digestion of the gut. And today I'm going to be talking about how you already have the fountain of youth in your body. It's pretty amazing. You know, you take supplements, you try to find the fountain of youth, but I want to tell you that you already do. That fountain of youth is enzymes. You guys know what enzymes are? Now, let me say that I'm going to try to make it pretty easy to understand in terms of how it's beneficial for you, because the way that you can think about what enzymes are, if you look at a video explain they're kind of like scissors and help to break down foods you eat, but enzymes are really kind of like the spark plugs in the body. And what I mean by that is that they actually allow you, when you ingest foods, it actually creates and allows you to get the nutrients from the foods that you eat. The enzymes do. And so it's very, very important that you have that. If they're called metabolic enzymes, but basically if you don't have enzymes, you wouldn't be able to breathe. You wouldn't even actually be alive if you didn't have enough enzymes. And so what happens when you ingest foods, when you eat foods, the enzymes unlock those nutrients in the foods, you get the nutrients from them, and then it allows you to breathe, circulate blood, do all sorts of things. Now the way that you can think about it is that you don't have an infinite amount of enzymes in your body. You can find them in raw foods, fruits and vegetables, but there are actually very few enzymes that help you break down foods in processed foods or cooked foods. That's why they always talk about raw foods and raw diet, etc., is because most of it is because you can talk about those enzymes, very, very important. And so the way that I want you to think about it is, let's say whenever you're born, you have an enzyme bank account. That enzyme bank account, let's just throw out a number, there's 1 million enzymes in that bank account. And what happens is when you eat processed foods and when you eat cooked foods and don't eat raw foods that have enzymes already in that, what happens is your body starts to utilize those enzymes to break down the foods so that you can get the nutrients. So if your diet most of your life is built in processed foods and crap foods, understand that you're using a lot of energy, a lot of enzymes to help break down those foods so that you can get the nutrients, breathe, circulate, basically live your life. I'm going to ask you a question. You ever notice that as you age, basically you have one problem, it seems to escalate. You'll have a problem, then all of a sudden something else will pop up and something else will pop up, and it really just kind of escalates the problem. The reason for that is because as we age, we lose a significant amount of metabolic enzymes. It allows our bodies to get the nutrients from the foods. And so what happens is when you get old and you don't have enough enzymes, your body starts to, again, use that up, like that bank account. What happens is that when your enzyme bank account reaches zero, you basically stop producing things. And that's how you can see problems when you get sick, and then you have another sickness and another sickness and another sickness. That's the problem. So the fountain of youth, as I'm going to tell you, is actually found in enzymes. And making sure that you're eating enough enzymes to help you break down the foods so that you can get the most nutrients so that you can breathe, live, circulate, blood, and basically just live a happy life. Where do you get that? You can certainly get it in supplements. That's where I would always recommend everybody take supplements in terms of enzymes. Now, not anything else, but if you can get a whole lot of metabolic enzymes in supplement form, and I would encourage everybody really to produce that fountain of youth and create more enzymes so that your body can help to break down those nutrients and get everything that you need to live a healthier life. So the fountain of youth is digestive enzymes. You can find that, as I said, in raw foods, like in pineapples. Most people eat the outside, but actually most of the enzymes are found in that little center of the pineapple, so that's where the good stuff is. But you can get them in most raw foods and vegetables. So I would encourage you to incorporate more of those, reduce the amount of cooked foods and processed foods, and start saving those metabolic enzymes. Start saving that bank account so that it never reaches zero. I appreciate you guys, and enzymes are the fountain of youth. If you enjoyed this, click the like button, comment, ask me anything, send me a message, whatever you need to do, because my goal is really to help you become healthier mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally, all through better digestion of the gut. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and have a wonderful weekend. See you later. If you like these mental minutes, be sure to click the subscribe button or comment below, hit the like button, share with us how you are becoming healthy emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, all through better digestion of the gut. Have a great day, folks.